Hi, my name is Devin Eckberg. I'm Chief Learning Officer, Managing Director of Professional Development here at the Investments and Wealth Institute. Congratulations for being a candidate in the CPWA program. The intensive program was really designed to be a little bit of a curated experience. Now, you're used to institute programs through university partners like Yale and Wharton and University of Chicago. This intensive program is similar but different, and it's different in a key way. What we've done is we've brought in our top-rated faculty from all of our different sources, and we've curated the experience from 5 days to 2.5 days. It's really packed with useful information that's not only going to help you with your practice, that's still the key point, but it's also going to instill a sense of confidence for taking the exam. And that's a slightly different experience than the experience that people experience at the University of Chicago, at Yale, and in other places. But this program is really designed to be helpful. It's friendly for professionals who find it difficult to get out of the office or spend days and weeks and months earning some of these credentials. So I think it's perfect for you. The content is exceptional. The experience is fantastic. And the opportunities to network with like-minded colleagues and peers and professionals is unmatched anywhere in any other association. What I'd like to do is share with you some clips of some of the recordings that we've done in some of our virtual events. I want you to kind of see what this looks like and what the experience will feel like. I'm going to roll some tape here.
We'll talk a little bit about background, the need for advice. We'll talk about concentration risk, both the risk and maybe the rewards of working for a publicly traded company and receiving these benefits. We'll examine some trends, but then we'll dive into the core subject matters. We'll take a look at stock options. We'll examine restricted stock shares and RSUs, restricted stock units. We'll examine some other compensation plans, and then I'll introduce you to some additional resources and maybe some practice questions as well that might test your knowledge and hopefully prepare you for the exam that you're about to take. Hey, while we're on that topic, let me be very clear regarding my intention. This is a lot of fun for me. I enjoy interfacing with really bright people like all of you and kind of testing myself to see if I can learn and teach this material effectively. I've got two goals today. Number one, of course, is to provide you with the context that I think many of you would like as to how you use these talents and skills and competencies to better advise your clients in the real world. Look, passing the CPWA certification exam, I know that's a goal of yours, but maybe most importantly, your goal in going through this curriculum is to learn, to become better advisors, to add to your skill set, to deliver better advice to your clients. And I think that's a very noble objective. Hey, before we deliver advice, we have to understand the client. And while I love to talk and I love to teach and I love to show people what I know, I suspect many of you are oriented the same way. The truth of the matter is we can really demonstrate our professionalism and competency by asking the right questions, right? How do we help investors think through their options? When I said not just their stock options, but their alternatives. How do we help them come up with an appropriate plan as to how they're going to manage these assets in a disciplined, comprehensive, conscious manner? And so I've identified a couple of questions for your perusal here. What are the primary objectives for these assets? How are you going to use them? Are they going to be used for near-term liquidity, or are they long-term aspirational dollars? How is your company stock done? What's your current view of it? Relative to other investment options, how would you weigh or evaluate that? How about taxes? Are minimizing taxes important to you? What steps have you taken to minimize the tax consequences of the plans that you participate in? What's your view of future tax rates? Do you think you'll have an opportunity later on in life to liquidate these assets at a higher or lower rate?
Now, that was one of our best faculty members, John Nersessian, a volunteer for this organization for decades, a master of lecturing, and he's adapted his lectures to this virtual environment. And he's further adapted this lecture for the intensive program, really helping you gain confidence for this exam. So I hope to see you there. And if you have any questions, reach out to our staff. And we want to provide an extremely high level of support for you as you're a candidate through this program. Thanks again.